Fortnite save the world! Well, there's a bit of a problem, guys. Someone needs to save Fortnite save the world. And I don't mean us, because the goddamn developers have been dropping the ball, and I mean big time. And I say this because there's nothing but glitches in this game. There's always been big glitches in this game. There's always been big problems. But I'm getting to the point where I'm sick and tired of this goddamn game, and I'm going to tell you why in this video. You can see right in front of you, I'm having a significant glitch as we speak. This is something that keeps happening, and it's every game 2 to 3 glitches I come across that are pretty bad, some of which are game breaking. This one glitch with my character, which is basically a texture glitch, it's really frustrating, and it happens almost every game, if not every single game. At first it started out where it was happening every other game, then it became like every single game if I died, and now it's every game right when I join the game and start moving. And it's really frustrating. It's only gotten worse, not gotten better. And the other thing is certain missions cannot be completed in the game right now. That is so frustrating. And then also they're having issues with the pinatas, or the loot pinatas. They're not giving the right kind of loot, they're giving a lot of duplicates, and it's just really getting annoying. I mean, some people are not having that issue, I understand that. But then we're also having the collider issues. Now what collider issues are, is like for instance a character gets hit and goes through the wall, that kind of thing. Well, I'm not seeing that per se. What I am seeing though is zombies or husks going through the goddamn wall. That's frustrating. I saw a husk break one small part of the wall and like go through the center of the wall. Then I saw 2 other husks just like go through like fences, and like they didn't break the fence, they just like glided right through the fence. And then they glided through the main base. We built a huge base, it was a thick base, and they got through the base in about a minute, not even. And they just like glided through. The walls were intact. They just went right through. A whole game ruined because of the goddamn glitches. And that's really frustrating. And it's true, colliding air glitches are common in games. It's very hard to fix it. It's programming that's always had an issue throughout the history of three-dimensional gaming. It's just what it's always been. Even in the 2D era, these kind of colliding airs, even though they were programmed different, were still prevalent. Sonic, for instance, had similar issues too. Lots of different games have. The most popular games of all time can be broken by these colliding airs. And some people go out of their way to trigger them because it's fun. But it's not fucking fun in Fortnite, and I'll tell you why it's not fucking fun in Fortnite. Because it ruins the entire game. Essentially what ended up happening is we built an immensely good fort, and basically they just slid on through. We did the first wave, no problem at all. Second wave, they just slipped on through instantly, like through every wall. I built walls in front of me and they just kept coming through it. They jumped, like went through a fence and everything else. It was so frustrating that it just instantly was like a game over. It was just ridiculous. It was like someone just turned off the game. It was just that bad. But now let's speak about the glitches that have been happening that really do break the game. That one's a game breaker too, I'll give it that. But maybe that's a passer. Maybe we could say, oh, it's a fluke, it happens now and again. Fine. But what about when the whole fucking game freezes and you have to turn the game off? That's frustrating. You know how to do that? Do the expeditions. Once you have an expedition come back, right, press X too fast before the next screen. Every single time I can get this game to glitch out and I have to turn off the game and turn it back on, and then half the time I don't get the resources. Or sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't. And that's super frustrating. It's just 24 hours of time wasted right there, because you have to wait like 24 hours for those missions, some of them. And it's really stupid. It really pisses me off. So there's that, and then there's the other glitch that really upsets me. You get the chest, and then the game freezes. Or you get a chest, then the game freezes, you restart the game, and you find out you got a chest that was one level lower than the chest you just got. That is, I don't even understand that one. That one doesn't make any sense, but it does happen. So let's go to my final and biggest glitch that really is game breaking. I mean, there's more glitches, trust me, there are. But the game glitch that I'm talking about is absolutely understanding, like the worst fucking glitch I've ever seen. You play a 25-minute mission, right? 25-minute mission, okay? And at the very end of the mission, the screen doesn't load to the next part, you don't get the chest, your character gets frozen, and that's it. That's it. And game over. Restart the game. Go back to start the game up, and the game, yeah, you didn't get anything. You just wasted 25 minutes. Good job, Sparky. Yeah, but that's what keeps fucking happening. It's random. So I was grinding, right, trying to get my level up, get my power game going, and what happened? I got punished. I had a really good game, got a bunch of good stuff, got a bunch of good chests, was very proud of my playthrough. It's like, hey, this is good. I'm having some good luck today. Instantly froze at the end. And it seems like this glitch is triggered by doing anything after the counter goes to 0, like breaking certain materials or trying to collect something. Seems like this glitch is more prevalent when you try to do that. Now, I've had it happen without doing that, because I realized this was basically happening, because it seemed like every time I was breaking something, it would kind of happen. And that was, we're talking like a month ago, and even a couple weeks ago. The point is, what ends up happening is, it happens all the time now. It just randomly does it. You don't have to plan for it. You don't have to break anything. It happens. And I've noticed even a weirder glitch if you end up getting hit by like a husk, right? So say the game is over and you get hit by a husk. I've noticed that half the time you'll go flying through a wall and then the game will freeze as well. And that one's even more frustrating because you don't see anything. It's just basically a black screen. And that one really, really grinds my gears. But the one that really pissed me off was, like I said, 25-minute game, instantly ruined, and I froze and lost all my progress. That's a common issue with this game. Not to mention all the login issues, meaning you can't log into the game until you reset the game about 3 times, and eventually it'll be gracefully enough to let you play the goddamn game, because it thinks you have a pirated copy of the game. That is frustrating. Do you know that? Did you guys see this yet? It is ridiculous. It's happened. I know I bought the game legally. I bought it through the PlayStation Store. Of course they have the rights to distribute this game. And yes, I bought the goddamn game. You know, the license to the one title of the game I have. The right to play one copy of the game, which is the copy I am playing, digitally through the PlayStation Store. Not, you know, physical copy, it's digital. So they have more of a record of it than you might think. The whole point of the matter is, I can't stand these fucking glitches. These are undisputable issues. I claim this to be the worst glitch of all because it breaks the game fundamentally. This is a game-killing glitch, and we're talking about for any game. I don't care what game it is. If you're playing God of War and your game save goes, you're going to be pretty upset about it. Any game you play that you put your hard work and time into, and it goes away, and it loses track of your progress in the modern age of 2018, you're going to be pretty damn pissed off. It's just a fact, and you can't tell me I'm wrong about this because I know goddamn right that you're going to be pretty pissed off. If I go and delete your game right now, the game you've been playing all week, all year, whatever it may be, you've been grinding your butt away in this game, or you unlocked all the characters, so be it, and I go up there and just delete it, you're going to have a very fucked up day and you're going to want to kill me. So don't tell me it's not a big deal. I know it. I know it's going to mess with your head, your psyche. You're going to lose your shit. You are going to need a couple stress balls, a teddy bear, and a bunch of lecturing, and a psychiatrist of some sort, I'm sure, and some blue pills. I'm sure you will. Maybe blue go pills. I don't know. But the whole point is this, guys. That glitch is a fucked up mess. No game should ever be able to get away with a glitch like that without some sort of an apology, some sort of given free, like give us some fucking loot, like give us some mini llamas or something. Anything to make up for these glitches. Any game that does something like this or has glitches in their game like this really should put out an apology. If it happens once or twice, it could be the end of your game. I mean, a lot of people will stop playing the game. And this game already suffers from a lot of people not wanting to play it because it's a broken, grindy mess. And you should be fortunate enough to have people spend money on this because it's a free-to-play title at its core. And it's going to become free-to-play. We're technically supporting the progress of this game, and they're not really showing us the progress. And I heard Latona say, well, they're adding a bunch of new stuff into the game, so you've got to expect bugs and glitches. Yeah, I know that you might want to expect some bugs and glitches, but these are not the kind of bugs and glitches we should be expecting, or making exceptions for. Well, it's the players that have been around a long time that need to keep supporting the game, so that this doesn't become a problem. Look, you're not going to support the game very long either if the game kept doing this to you on a daily basis. You're going to play something else. Of course you would. Why would you play a game that you're going to constantly lose your progress in? That is very frustrating, especially in a grindy core game like this. And I say grindy core because that's the whole game. All you do is grind. That is a game. All you want to say about Fortnite Save the World, grindy, glitchy, fucked up mess. That's it. Free to play should be, isn't yet, needs to be. False promises, motherfuckers. Anyway, Epic Games needs to fix their shit. And I say that because we support this game and we back the game by paying for early access to the game. That is the money they should be using to support this. If not, trickle into that Battle Royale money, goddammit. You guys are making all this attempt on making it part of esports. Fuck your esports, get the goddamn game straight first. Now, the absolute last glitch of the day, and we're going to talk about this. I mean, there's more than these. Trust me, there are, and I'm sure you have your own. So tell us in the comment section down below. The last one of the day is that there's certain levels that have been unbeatable. For a while there, clear was an unbeatable mission, then they fixed it. thankfully. But now there's the other one with the bomb. I think it's Disty Bomb or some shit, Risty Riff or something, Dusty Rift. I don't know what it's called. It's some bomb mission, okay? The bomb doesn't spawn, the bomb doesn't move. I've heard it from everybody who's played the game. It's a big problem right now. All my friends who are stuck at that place are very upset because they've been grinding and they can't get past it because they just can't. The game doesn't give them the opportunity. It's a game that requires a specific trigger time event or specific object timed event, and it doesn't load properly, therefore stating they can't complete the mission, and that's a huge problem. And it's been lasting about at least a week or two, so that's a big deal right there. Now I have to say it sucks because even the Medbot mission from Clear, even though it was patched, I had an issue where I couldn't get any Rescue the Survivor missions above level 23. I had to wait about 7-8 hours before I could get a mission like that. It was just some weird way they were like fluctuating the what do you call that? They're like missions. And I get that the game has the right to do that, but like, come on, like, that fucks anybody who's on that mission. It's like, I already had to play it more than one time, technically, because you only got two, it's randomly spawning survivors, okay? So basically, they're on the ground, and you need to get a medbot over them called the, yeah, it's a medbot, I guess. Basically, it's like the C-bot, if you played the C-bot missions, but it's a medbot. Basically, all you do is go over to the crawling little baby on the floor, which is not a baby, it's just a survivor, if you will, and then you go and give them the fucking medbot, and then basically that's it. You just have to find 3 of them. Now, it sounds easy, but the game doesn't necessarily give you all 3 in one mission. More than likely, you'll probably get 1 to 2 if you're lucky, so you might have to replay the mission multiple times. You might not even get any on the Rescue the Survivor missions. And if you play any other mission type, you're just wasting your time. It's like a 10% chance that they're going to actually spawn. Big issue, big problem. I don't really recommend it. Yeah, I think that's a big no-no. Always give me access to complete any of your missions at any time of the day, or don't fucking ask me to do it, because it's a big problem. If I'm playing the game any time of the day, and I'm on a mission, at any given time, any day, any week, I don't fucking care, I should be able to complete your stupid mission. Because it sucks already. I'm repeating your fucking mission because you artificially inflate your gameplay. You think that it makes the game longer by me playing the same mission more than once, and that's fucked up. And that is fucked up. Or waiting for research points, or waiting for the access to even complete the mission. And look, I heard Latona defend this game with its bugs and its glitches aside, okay? Now, I understand he's on the PC and I'm on the PS4, and of course he's got a different community than I do. Here's the whole deal. I've talked to many PS4 players, and all of them are triggered by this game. Say Fortnite right now and they want to scream. Most of them do start screaming. I'm not joking with you. Most of them are screaming about this game. And here's the point. I understand he's not totally informed on what we're going through on PlayStation, but here's what I'm saying. The game is super broken. I don't care whether you're talking about the glitches he's reporting or the glitches I'm reporting. That's broken. The game is a broken product that we've paid early access to. I understand early access is a good excuse to have a broken-ass product these days. Early access just means, hey, we didn't want to put a lot of time and attention in this, and we want to get this for a lower discounted price on Sony's store and Xbox's store and Steam store and get away with not having to pay certain things. So, yeah, early access. Early access is just a blanket, easy way to get these games out there for little to nothing for these guys. To publish it for little to nothing, I should say. So, it's like a pay later kind of thing. It's a stupid process, and I just really get irritated with Fortnite because it's barely a beta, it's barely an early access. It's not really beta, but I'm saying early access was kind of like a beta program for indie developers. Fortnite's no longer an indie developer by any means. It never really was. Epic Games was never qualified or classified as an indie development studio. And with the kind of money they're ranking in off Battle Royale using this early access exploit, which is going to ruin it for a lot of other game companies out there, and I'm telling you, Sony and Xbox and Steam are probably going to change their policies on this early access program next year or the next time the next consoles come out. I'm telling you, they're going to change it. They're going to end up doing it because all these games are taking advantage of it. I'm predicting it right here. And I'm mentioning this because we're defending a product that has already made so much money, there really is no excuse. They're spending, like I said, billions, I think it was like $1 billion. I don't even know how much it was, but honestly, it's a lot of money on, you know, this whole esports idea. I don't know. I saw some video about it, and I also read a blog on it, but I don't remember the number. Go check out yourself how much they spent on esports advertising, okay, and the whole program, etc., for getting the battle royale game as an esport, which is a broken idea because they've half-assed that idea as well, not thinking about, you know, servers and ping and all that good shit, because they're too stupid to think that way. Why would they? Hey, someone from Japan versus someone from the United States. Fair play, right? No. Come on, guys. Think straight. Anyways, when their game's a broken mess and nothing's going equal, they still can't figure out the esports idea. Maybe not the right fit for this particular game. It's a casual, fun game. Enjoy it, God damn it. Stop making everything an esport. Who the fuck watches esports these days? But the point is, don't defend a big company's product. They don't give a shit about you, so don't give a shit about them, Latona.